Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a good one in store here between the Cleveland Browns and the New York Giants. The sun is shining on both of these teams. And away we go from East Rutherford. Tyrone Tracy now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's start now. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And that is exactly what they were after, Bronk. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They go right back to Tracy. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Browns get the football on the first turnover of the contest. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
He completes it in traffic. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 7. A throw right side, caught by Njoku. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 3rd and short here, Sanders. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Working quickly here.
A gain of 7. And the Browns first
To the air on 1st down. Sanders finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Browns.
From the red zone now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants are brought to a halt at the 10. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pit. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
On first down, here's Darks. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. The 30. Gets the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. Scatteroo here on first and goal. And he gets in, touchdown! The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll go. It's Sanders. And they get to him. The fourth down gamble backfires with a sack. And it's a turnover on downs inside.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Ready for football now from sunny North Carolina. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 60 red, 52 blaster.
They go play action. Young on the move to his left. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
A first carry for the Canadian-born Chuba Hubbard.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Ready. Slide through. Ready.
Young to throw it. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 37. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 27. Young.
A short throw hauled in by Trimble.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
To the air once more, Young.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Ready.
First and goal.
Here is Young. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Bryce Young.
A 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Panthers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point.
And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Panthers 7, Browns nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Jerome Ford. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
7 Pirates. Ready. Crack all 80. 60 Bobcats.
Sanders to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, that's certainly not the start that they envisioned, Charles. You give up the long touchdown drive, and there, an interception on their first play from scrimmage.
Brandon, I wonder if the mindset was simply, well, that was a long touchdown drive. Their defense might be a little relaxed and feel like, hey, we're in good shape now having 7 in hand. Maybe they just thought, let's take the shot at them right now. Instead, it went against them.
14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On play action, Young.
That one complete to Leggett.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Xavier Leggett.
29 yards.
And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Fitzgerald now for the extra point.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Panthers 14, Browns nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Jerome Ford on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
He'll swing this out to Judkins. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Ready, break. Mustang 19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Sanders. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Sanders once more. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all three phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick six.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team.